Welcome YouTube family. My name is April, and as you are probably new here, I'd like to start off by saying, man, thank you. You could be anywhere in the world right now, and you're allowing me the chance to connect with you while you do your thing. I'm grateful and honored. I wish nothing but the best for you in life, and I'm sending you love and light. Now, go ahead and take a second to hit that thumbs up button, like this video, and while you're there, go ahead and subscribe to the tribe. Kick your feet up. Stay a while. Alright. Hope I'm in frame. I think so. Alright. What's up, y'all? Hey girl, hey. My name is April. Welcome to my channel. This is the first ever YouTube video that I'm going to record right now. That's what I'm doing. So my name is April, and I am gonna talk to you today about why I don't think you should get married straight out of high school. You can follow me on all social media. My handle is on all of them is I'm always April. If you want to, you can. All right, so before I really get started, I just kind of wanted to take some time to for you guys to get to know who I am and try to do this as fast as I can because I gotta go out. But I have two children. I have two girls. One is 16. Her name is Lucia, and I have a 9-year-old named Paige. Both of them are amazing kids, like dope ass kids. I was married to their father. I'm technically still married on paper, although I feel like I was divorced immediately. I'll go into some form of explanation, but I'll never actually tell you guys the full story. I feel like those that know, and the ones who don't know, you probably will never know. And the reason why is because I don't want to put that out there, especially on YouTube for my children to see. That's still their dad, and I just don't want to put that energy out there. Like, I feel like I'm in a better place in life. Like, I probably would not undo some of that. I probably would, but a lot of that I wouldn't undo for anything. And the reason why is because all of those experiences led me to be the person I am today, and I feel amazing. Like, it's just, life is great. Anyway, even with like all of the shit, because you know, shit happens. Like, if somebody tells you life is great and they're not going through some shit they're playing, so then you need to discontinue all conversations with them immediately. They're gonna try to they're gonna try to sell you a rainbow. So get out of there. But again, I was married to, let me start back over, y'all. I was married to my high school sweetheart for 11 years. I found out 3 days before my birthday of last year, 2020. But again, growth, that perspective. I found out then that my husband had been cheating on me for 4 years. Yeah. So it's wild because, like, if I tell you the story, you would, I know when I say 4 years, you're like, bitch, how? But if I tell you the story and told you like the shit that was behind it, you'd be like, yo, what? I know my best friend, she, when I was telling this, it was going on her phone, crying, ugly crying. I know she was like, she got off the phone to tell her husband, like, let me tell you what else. And then this nigga, and today, because it literally was like, it was like month after month of just new shit. I'm sure I don't even know everything that's out. Anyway, I was married to my high school sweetheart for 11 years before I found out that he had been cheating on me for at least 4 of those. So, when I met him, again, I was a sophomore. Actually, I met him when I was in 6th grade. Hated his guts. He just irritated the fuck out of me. And up until like high school, and high school we ended up getting together. I was listening to a friend and just decided to go with dating a friend as opposed to just a guy. That I thought was fine because we was in high school. Everybody think everybody fine. So we started dating, and in 2004 I got pregnant, and I was 16 at the time. Nope, 2003 I got pregnant and was I ended up moving out of my house. My home life, that's a whole nother YouTube video. I'll tell y'all about that. But I ended up moving out, and we moved in together, and I had my daughter in 2004. My first daughter in 2004. In 2009 we got married, and in 2012 we had our second daughter, Paige. So my first daughter, I don't know if I said it already, but my first daughter's name is Alicia. So having two girls, and here we are. So let's just jump on into it. The word of the day: experience. You have no idea who you are yet. Like, and I know some of y'all are listening to this and y'all like, I know who I am. Girl, who is she talking to? Y'all gonna give me all of the head and in the hand. I got you, but you don't. Like, you have no fucking clue who you are yet. Like, you're gonna consistently change. And if you are doing what you're supposed to do in life, you're going to change. Like, you're going to consistently get better. Like, it's going to be a gradual progression of awesomeness. So, and it's also going to be some bullshit in there. So when that comes, like, how are you going to handle it? Let me go to the next one. Because all of this kind of ties in together, and I'm sure I'm going to touch it all at some point. But again, let's just go to the next one. Potential does not equate to gains. What do I mean by that? You can't really judge a person off of their potential. Everyone has potential. My dog has potential. So let me give you an example. I have a dog. My dog's name is Jinx. Yes. Like the girl. Like this girl.
Gosh. And ate them. Can you tell who? Can you tell? Jinx. Jinx ate them.
My dog is an asshole. Like, I'm just being honest. He really is. He's a dick. Well, like, this dog is crazy. Like, he is. Y'all, this dog is so. I call him a nigga dog. So I know some of y'all like don't like that word, and I get that, and I completely understand it. But I shouldn't use that word. But that's what I call him. I'm just being honest. So the reason why I do is because like he's fucking stubborn. Like, not that all black people are stubborn, but like the ones that I know and love, the ones that I know and love, they kind of stubborn. But my dog is stubborn. Like, he is a Schnauzer Terrier mix, so he do what he want to do when he want to do it. So like if he wants attention, even if you've been paying him attention all day long and you walk off, he's going to like head you off and slam his head up. It's so weird, but he's going to go in front of you, head you off, and then slam his head into you to let you know, hey, I don't like that. Like, where you going? Like, where you going? You call him, he might want to. If you like try to get him to go outside or something, like to use the bathroom, it depends on what he's trying to do. Like, maybe not. Is it cold outside? If it's cold, man. No, it's too cold. It smells too cold. That's how my dog is. He's so weird. But I love him to death because he has his own personality, and I like it. So what I'm saying is he ain't been taught shit. So if I go to my dog and I say, hey Jinx, I'm gonna give you this treat. Sit. And I know my dog has the potential to do this thing. I'm sure if I took the time and or took him to someone who could train him, they would be able to say, hey, yeah, we can teach your dog how to sit and roll over and beg and all that extra, or I can teach him and stop being lazy. But I have zero interest. I don't really care what he does. He's cool. Like, he just do what he want to do. He got his own personality. I like that. Like, I don't know. He's not trained to sit. So he not gonna know. So anyway, people are like, you can have all the potential in the world, but if you don't have the experiences to back that up, and again, this person is still in the process of growing. So if they're in the process of growing and you present them with a new obstacle, you have no idea how they will respond to that obstacle. None. Zero. You may think could not tell me. You could not tell me any of the things that I experienced in regards to my spouse would have happened. Like, there are people that I've talked to about this, and they've been like, there's no way we're talking about the same person. We absolutely were. Like, I promise you, there's no way that you could have convinced me that the things that happened to me would have happened to me based on what my spouse did. There's no way. So again, you have no idea what people are capable of. None. And that particular part, especially when they're young, because you're more volatile. Like, you're not trying to say all young people are volatile. What I'm saying is, like, it's easier to react. At least for me, it was. I can't speak of nobody else. And for the people that are around me, like, we kind of popped out. It's not even just popping off. It's just like, I didn't really think it through. Like, it was checkers, not chess. And when you're getting older, as you become older, it becomes more chess and not checkers. Just in life, that it fits to a lot of things that are going on. So when you are younger, you play checkers. You don't play chess. Like, you just looking for the next move. I'm trying to take that one. Like, I'm trying to take that black. Let me get that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, or it's dominoes. Like, we just slamming them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different. Like, you're not as strategic as you would be as a full-grown adult who's experienced things, and you're able to go into your mental bank and be like, yeah, I did that before, that didn't work, let's move to the next thing. Like, anyway, everyone has potential. Everybody's dog. Cats fuck potential. Have you ever tried to tell a cat to sit? Did your cat sit? If your cat sit, can you just put it down in the comments below? I need to see it, and I want to see it. I want to see this cat that sits when you tell him to sit. That's amazing. I ain't never seen nothing like that. Like, cats don't sit. Cats are like, most cats are. So what I'm saying is, everybody has the potential to be everything. I had the potential to be a senator. I ain't doing that. I have no, like, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, probably not cussing like that. They probably, I'm sure senators cuss. Anyway, whatever. Back to what I was saying. Potential does not equate to gains. Next one. It is very, very easy to fall into the trap of comfort. You will continue to grow. You have no idea who you're going to be tomorrow. You have no idea who you're going to be in a year from now. You have no idea who you're going to be 10 years from now. So if you're getting married straight out of high school, and honestly, we've already covered, you don't really know who you are yet. Like, the reason why is because you haven't stopped growing. You're at the prime point where you're just discovering, like, who you want to be, what you want to be, who you like, what you don't like. Like, you don't even know all of the things you don't like because you haven't experienced very much at that time. Like, you are in a limited scope of expertise. Like, you really, that's it. Like, legit. Like, you don't know. How do I know I'm like you? Like, how I know you gonna be the person that I thought, like, are you going to be the person you are today? Like, are you going to continuously do the things that you're doing? Are you going to be that rock? Are you going to, I don't know that. Like, I have zero knowledge to what you will become. So I guess that kind of goes with all relationships. However, just being young in general, you haven't experienced enough to know this is it. You continue to grow. You are actively learning a stranger. Like, that's the best way to put it. Like, you literally are learning this person right now who doesn't know who the fuck they are. And you don't know who the fuck you are yet. So two motherfuckers who don't know who the fuck they are likely aren't going to, you're not going to stay cohesive. Not that you won't. It's just the chances are, honest to God, unlikely. Moving on. All right. You are connecting yourself. And these aren't in any specific order, because honestly, I would put this last if I'm thinking about it. But you are always going to be connected to that person. Chances are you're probably going to have a kid, like within so many, because it's the natural progression of a marriage, or the natural progression of how people believe their lives should be. You find this person, you fall in love, heart thump, and boom, we get married. Nice wedding, just awesome, amazing. Everybody's there. We're all smiling. He ate the cake. She ate the cake. There's a nice ring. Vows are exchanged. You go home. You fuck. Just being honest. You do.
Intercourse with you. Yeah, intercourse with you.
Relations.
So when you do this thing, normally there's a baby. The next thing to do is to have a child. That is what a kid's mind, or some kids, because my kid is not one, thank God. Right now, boys are icky, which I'm cool with. So again, the natural progression is for you to then have a child. If you have a child, you are now connected to this person you do not know. Like, they likely are not going to be the same person. They could become back to potential. They could become the best person ever. Like, go on, they cure a bunch of different cancers, Alzheimer's, work on that. Like, just lupus, like they cure all of these, diabetes, like they cure all of these things. Or they could steal your car, cheat on you for several years, end up a felon, beat the shit out of you. You really have no clue, or attempt to beat the shit out of you, because these days we coming through. But anyway, they could become anything. This motherfucker could be Jeffrey Dahmer. Like, you have zero. You think Jeffrey Dahmer's wife was like, he out here killing people? There's no fucking way. There's no way. Like, that bitch did not know. And if she did know, she also is a bad person. I doubt it. I doubt that she knew. We playing devil's advocate here. I doubt she knew. Yeah. You'll always be connected to that person. Always. Like, so, alright, say for instance it ends Rocky. And I also guarantee you a lot of bitches wasn't fucking niggas like, you know what? He's gonna be a deadbeat dad. Or I bet a whole bunch of niggas wasn't fucking bitches like, she's gonna be the worst mother ever. Like, yeah, I guarantee you that's not how it happened. I promise you that's not how that happened. Anyway, you'll always be connected to that person. It can be tough if you don't really know who this person is. Like, it can legit be life altering. I would not want to be connected to someone I could not trust, someone who was not reliable, someone who was abusive in any form. I would not want to be connected to anyone that is capable of those things. So you're still under the hood of most circumstances, or a lot of circumstances, you are still under the umbrella of your parents. So your parents shield you and they protect you from things. As it is, it's their job to do. But again, you haven't experienced those things because there's someone experiencing it for you. Someone who have experienced it before themselves. So like, you're actively watching your parents grow. Like, my childhood was my childhood was actually pretty dope. Like, there were moments, there are a lot of bad moments. A lot of them. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna pretend like it was all roses and sunshine. I did not come from that type of environment at all. I honestly feel like it's about perspective. Just personally. Like, although I don't really talk to my mom, I don't really talk to my brother, I've never met my dad before a day in my life. I've met his sister before, but yeah, it was really weird. I don't really recall what I was saying. Alright, no, okay. What the fuck was I trying to say? You miss out on so many experiences by getting married young. Like, you have no idea all of the things you cannot do, or all of the things that, it's not that it's a lot that you can't do. Like, I never had a hoe phase. Never had a hoe phase. Kind of wanted one. Never had one. I'm just being honest. Like, I never got to do that. And it didn't even necessarily have to be like a hoe phase. Like I never got to experience like dating. Like, I now having to like try to talk to people, I'm like, this nigga, that's weird. Like, or not in a good weird. Like, that's strange. What is going on? Like, these experiences have been mind-blowing. Like, I've heard people talk about the shit that you go through in dating and been like you don't really think about it when you married. You're just like, oh, I'm so sorry for you, and then you move on. But like, it's hard, it's rough. Like, some of these people are, I had to, child, like that. Anyways, you miss out on so much. Like I always wanted to pledge. I did not get to go to I also had a baby too, so that's another one. I should really do that one too. But for me, it was difficult to put it all together, like make it all fit. I also was in a very, very, very unhealthy relationship for all my life, all my adult life, the entire adult life. There are like more than one person that teaches you what it is that you like. For instance, today, I told one of my best friends that I had never went to brunch. I told several of my best friends that I had never been to brunch. I know. Keep it coming. Come on. I know. 34. Never went to brunch. Got it. Anyways, we're moving on. Never been to brunch. I told them that. They set it up. Like, that's dope. That's dope. That's part of having great ass friends too. So I'm just saying in general, like, bro, like, there's so much that you don't experience. I didn't get to really travel. I didn't really do a whole bunch of partying. I didn't get to experience the things that you would experience in college. I didn't get to experience the things that you would experience as a single woman coming up. So like right now, that shit is like overload. Like, I'm not even lying. Like, it's like, I'm also 34. So in my brain, I'm like, I don't understand how y'all ain't got this shit yet. But it's a lot. Like, it's a lot. You got to deal with a lot of different personalities and attitudes and like dumb shit. Like, it's just, people are weird. Really. So, there's just so much that you miss out. Like, I really cannot put in a video all of the things that you miss out on when it comes to this. And I'm just giving you a couple. These are the things that I wouldn't say necessarily mattered the most to me, but these were the things that like I can think of right now, just being honest. So you tend to kind of isolate yourself, and it's not on purpose. Let me explain why. So a lot of people, when they're married, if you're doing it right, you are trying to surround yourself around people who are like you. So you're trying to surround yourself by other individuals who are married. It's smart to do that because when you don't do that, you're more susceptible to whims. Let me just say whims. So it's easier for a person to cheat. Honestly, we're just being honest. It's easier for a person to cheat if you're surrounded by, not just cheating though, like you just feel like you're missing something. Like, so it's more of like a grass is greener on the other side type thing. So if you surround yourself by a whole bunch of people that are single, when you're married, you feel like you're missing out because all your single friends are doing these things. They're all doing these things. And I can't do those things because I got her. Or I can't do those things because I got this nigga. Like, it's just, or this, I can't do it because he right. Like, you know what I'm saying? He put me on lock. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, and honestly, sometimes you just don't want to be around that. It's kind of self-preservation, honestly. So you tend to pull yourself away. Also, not that this was my case, I'm just saying in general, your career can suffer because you're not making decisions based off of what you want. You're not making decisions off just what you want because you're taking another person into consideration. You are literally thinking about your spouse just as much as you're thinking about yourself. Like, legit, like y'all equally yoked. So when I'm thinking about, sometimes it's easy to just think about them more than it is yourself. Like, let me just see what they would do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very, very, very easy to lose yourself in someone, especially if you don't know who the fuck you are yet. Again, with the career thing though, like you suffer because what if I don't want to do this no more? Like, what if I go and I get this degree and I know it's been stressful on my spouse. I've been going to classes. I just know I'm not really around as much as he would like for me to be or she would like for me to be. And I'm always studying and I know they understand and I know that they're suffering. I just appreciate them for that. So let me not stress them out anymore by telling them that I don't want to do this. I've been going to school doing all these things, wasting all of this time. I don't want to do this anymore. Chances are you're going to do it. Like, you're going to go ahead with the career that you didn't want, which is dumb. Don't do that. Like, do not do that. You don't want to do that. Is one, oh Lord. It is very easy to do outside of high school though, because again, you're not set in your own beliefs. You don't have your own, like, it's not that you're not, dude, did you fart? Anyways, you aren't set in your own, like, you're not dead set in all of your beliefs because you're consistently changing. Like, you're actively changing. So it doesn't make sense. You have no idea on how to survive on your own. Let me explain why that's important. I have worked in the mortgage industry for 11 years. That's just crazy. Anyway, I have worked in the mortgage industry for 11 years on the loss mitigation side of it. I helped borrowers save their homes. We tried to put them on assistance plans so that they don't lose their homes. If you don't know about that and you are currently going through or are in the process or about to go through foreclosure because you haven't paid, you need to contact your mortgage company immediately and ask them if they have plans that they can set you on. They do. So, I would talk to people whose spouses would pass away. So let's not say it ends in divorce. Let's say, God forbid, your spouse passes away. They were paying all the bills. You have no idea how to pay a mortgage. You have no idea how to pay the electric, the gas, the water. Like, you have no idea how to, even if you and all bills paid. Like, do you know all of these things? Like, a lot of people do not. So, like, you literally do not know how to survive on your own. Some people's spouses literally do everything for them. From mowing the grass, putting gasoline in their vehicles. This goes so much more for people who are directly out of high school because your emotions are so entwined with that person. Like, it's difficult for you to pull yourself from, like, it's so crazy. Like, it really is. Like, it's a mental thing. Dude, did you fart again? Get out. Do you need to go outside? Sorry, y'all. This dog is up here farting. And he, like, right here. So, like, that felt like it got in my mouth. Ugh. Whew. All right. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Damn dog. you don't know how to survive on your own. Like, you don't know how to do so many things on your own. The emotional part of it is the worst, though. It is not comparable. A single person to a couple is not comparable. It doesn't matter if it's like financially, emotionally, there's always someone there that is able to like assist you, or there's always someone there that you know has your back. People ask me all the time if I would get married again, and I absolutely would get married again. Honestly, I didn't know what I wanted. Again, we're being honest. You haven't dreamt big enough. Like that's what I'm saying. Okay, so part of it is you have no idea what it is that you want. Like, you think that you want a guy that's like super built and got all these, still kind of do, but anyway, you want a guy who's like got muscles. You want someone with that looks amazing, takes care of themselves, and obviously great hygiene. You don't really think about attributes like, are they kind? Are they caring? Is he a family man, or is he funny? Like, how does he act when he's angry? How does if someone was to pass away, how would he react when he's upset, or like sometimes you just feel a little unstable. If he's feeling a little unstable, how does he react? Does he stop, regroup? Does he meditate? Does he, you don't know. Like, these are the things that you're taking in consideration when you're in high school. You like, is he fine? And honestly, if you fucking already, you like, what would it do though? Like, just, I don't condone that either. Children, please, 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 please do not have sex until you're 30. It's just, you really honestly don't know what it is that you want yet. Like, and it changes. Like, I might want somebody who is a little tubby. Like, I might have wanted someone who was taller than me. I might have wanted someone who was shorter than me. I might have wanted, and then I met somebody, they were an amazing person, and I realized that this person being taller than me is not a deal breaker. Like, I can definitely deal with someone who is freaking amazing and shorter than me. Maybe that's how people think. I don't know. What I'm saying is, like, you really don't know, and you change. You're consistently changing. If you have children when you're young, you're still honestly kind of a baby yourself. You don't get to experience so many things. Like, it puts you on a level of, and honestly kind of takes away your innocence. It removes the ability for you to be selfish, because you're no longer just living for you. You have to keep this person, this being, happy. You have to keep this being alive and well. That is your number one job as a parent, keep a kid alive. If my job is to make sure that my child is well equipped to go into the world, when it's time for them to go, and if I'm in the process of learning how the world works myself, how can I actively be what it is that I need to be for you as a parent? Like, and it's crazy because I hear Alicia, my oldest daughter, say, you didn't do that with me. And I think about it and I'm like, yeah, I didn't do that with you. I should have been doing it with you. I done read books since then. Like, there's so much, and not just that. I'm learning from you. Like, I know as a parent, don't work. Like, so I'm not gonna try it with this other kid because I knew from jump that didn't work. So I'm not, or I also learned that children are different. Like, with that being said, like, you just kind of got to go with the flow. There are certain things that work, certain things that don't work. So she will see it as me being unfair, but it's me learning from those experiences. And again, if you are a child trying to raise a child, 18 is technically you being an adult, but like, your mentality doesn't switch over right then. Like, your mental state doesn't go from child to adult. Like, it doesn't work like that. Like, you have to grow. And again, the only way to grow is to experience things. So you don't get to do that when you always considering somebody else. Like, you no longer are able to be selfish. Hardships ain't the same. It's just not gonna be the same. Like, you don't know how a person's gonna react, and again, you don't really know this person. That's a complete fucking stranger. Get away from me, stranger. Stranger danger. If you aren't grounded and you don't understand your purpose and you don't understand who you are in life, it is very, very easy to lose yourself in someone else. It doesn't happen immediately. It doesn't happen overnight. It happens gradually. It's little pieces of you, like not eating nachos. I know that's stupid, right? Like, not a big deal. But if you are in a household where no one else eats nachos, I cook. If I'm the cook and I'm in the house and my husband don't eat nachos, my kids don't eat nachos, nobody here eats nachos but me, chances are I'm only gonna get nachos when I'm around other people. I'm not gonna get nachos when I'm at the house because who the fuck am I making nachos for? I'm not gonna make nachos just for me. You should, right? Like in high school, you don't really, like, you just kind of, your brain just like, oh, okay, well, no big deal. Like, it's nachos. Who cares? It's not a big deal. Like, who cares about nachos? It's not that big. You should care about nachos. You should care about nachos because it's what you like. Like, you shouldn't change who you are and what you do and who you love and what you want to be because of someone else. You have to remain true to you. And in high school, you don't even know what that is yet. So there's that. All right, y'all, that brings us to the end. I just, again, want to take the time to thank you guys for rocking with me the long way. This is different. It's outside of my comfort zone to get in front of a camera, and it's really strange to talk to somebody who's not here. I'm like, half the time I'll be like, oh, can't nobody hear me? But I really wanted to get this out. I hope and I pray that this reaches everyone. I hope and I pray that I didn't offend anyone by anything I said or did throughout here. If I did, no, right now, I apologize. That is not my intent. Everything that I'm saying here today is for the betterment of myself and those around me. So, and you, of course. But I, again, just thank you guys for rocking with me. I feel like we all go through things, and those experiences could be a learning experience for others. So I'm praying and I'm hoping that whatever I share with you guys today, you will be able to take and put forth in your life, or just help someone else that may or may not see it. If you want to, send it to them. But I'm just here to tell you my story. So, but have y'all hit that like button? I'm just saying this right. Down off in there, just maybe on that side, I don't know which way, but just hit that button. Do me a huge solid and hit the subscribe, the like, and if you share it with a family or friend or someone you believe this may help or benefit, or you just found it funny and you like, yeah, I fucks with her, then please, 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 for it. I appreciate you guys. Love you. Peace and love.